Okay. Breaking family. Breaking news, because we are here at Costco right now, and I just got an email from a fan, an amazing Breaking family member, telling me that this Costco location just got in Pokemon 151 mini tins. It's probably like, I don't know, like 6 p.m. So it's not even like early in the day, it's 6 p.m. But he sent me an email. They said they were in stock, limit 2 per person. And so we drove all the way up here, obeying the speed limits, to see if we can actually get here in time and get these Pokemon 151 mini tins. We still need those like reverse hollows for the binder, those exclusive ones here for Costco. So let's go inside. I need to run faster. Marie's ahead of me. All right, here we are. We gotta scan the card before we go in. There they are. I'm gonna try to find Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. I wanna go right here, grabbing this one. So we still need those hollow foil patterns right there. Get that one, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get, I think I'm gonna get this one, carefully selecting them. So as you can see, they still have a bunch left. $38.99, 2 per customer. I've never gotten these before, so this is my first time getting these. This is absolutely amazing. So we ran up here as fast as possible, and they still had some in stock. So this is fantastic. Looks like there's some sort of tape on these. Are they on all of them? The tape is on all of them. It's just neat to see it in person, be able to document it, that we actually found it, and now we can kind of like look back on this. However, I think now is a better time than ever to get that.
Where's that gonna go?
I think that could probably go, let's see, look at that. That could probably go in the living room.
Oh, right.
I mean, look at that. We just slide right out, put the TV over there. You got the coffee table right in the middle. Fill it with pillows and water.
No.
I think it works out perfectly. I say if we pull a Charizard in today's video, we come back and we get a bidet. I mean, look at that. Look at all the features. Oh, I mean, that would be like the Gucci of toilets.
I get the Charizard. Can I get this?
I mean, sure, that's way better.
No, this is way better.
A bidet Toto toilet? Bidet? No way. I think we can't actually pull a Charizard, right?
Oh! Everybody says these are so hard to get. I don't believe you anymore.
Bidet, yes way. Yeah, look at that heated seat. Are you on board now?
Heated seat. I am so on board.
You're on board. We have to pull the Charizard. We need the heated seat. Woo, Breaking family, we finally got the Costco Pokemon cards. It's time to go home, open them up, pull a Charizard so we can get that Toto toilet, that bidet toilet. Although I'd much rather have a Psyduck bidet toilet. Let's head home. What is up, my Breaking family? Sending some positive vibes in your direction. Breaking family, we actually got them. I don't know why I did this extra added challenge of if I pull a special illustration rare Charizard, we get a bidet toilet. I mean, here's the thing. I love the idea, right? I mean, who wouldn't love the idea of a bidet toilet? But here's the thing. I don't want to install a bidet toilet, nor do I want to actually really buy one. I just love the idea of having a bidet toilet. So I'm now kind of like, I feel like I backed myself into a corner here. I spoke too soon about this bidet toilet situation. So let's just actually see if a Charizard gets pulled in today's Pokemon card opening. Here they are, the 4 exclusive Costco Pokemon cards. Now, these are not technically promos. However, the hollow foil pattern on them is different, and you can only get this hollow foil pattern when you get these Costco Pokemon card packs right here. So we got Charmander, we got Squirtle, and then of course we have Pikachu. Now, I did not have these for the collection, so we will be adding all 4 of these to the official Pokemon 151 binder right back there in the official Pokemon card library. Now we have 5 of these tins. I did happen to get all 10 different tins. So let's start off today's Pokemon card opening with a fan favorite of Gengar. Okay, I thought this was going to be a little bit easier to get into. Okay, there we go. There we go. Starting off with fan favorite Gengar right here. We see the Poliwag right down there in the corner. Whoo, there it is. Pokemon 151. I will say the packs, however, they look a little bit like somebody turned the saturation level down on the booster packs. Maybe it was like a later printing. There is the coin right there and our card that goes with it. You can see all of the different tins
basically right there on the little back, and then a little stat card as well. The coin will match up with the tin. So we got Gengar right there, and the coin does match up with that. So here we go, jumping into the Pokemon 151 opening, starting off with Growlithe, going into Geodude. Now this is going to be all Kanto vibes. This was released in 2023. Woo! Kangaskhan EX coming in strong already. Pack number 1, Breaking Family Energy. Put that in the filing cabinet right back there. Let me go ahead and sleeve this up. Whoop! Right up there in the VIP section, the very important Pokemon card section, which means we can officially add the VIP ropes with the all-you-can-eat bagel bites. That's right, the all-you-can-eat bagel bites. That's always served in the VIP section. Oh, so close. I messed it up. John, rewind that real fast. That's always served in the VIP section. Sausage, pepperoni, combination cheese. That's it. That's all. Grab yourself. That's right, I'm talking to you. Yourself a paper plate. You're VIP as well. You're always VIP, Breaking Family. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. This was a very Flyway random spur of the moment video. I even happen to have my hat with me, so it worked out perfectly. We got Vaporeon. Woo! Okay, already, I'm getting a little hot. I'm getting a little hot in here because the fire pulls are happening. John, can we add a fire effect to the chair? Nice. Erica's Invitation, full art goodness right there. And we got the nice energy with a swirl in the corner. There's the code card right there. Let's go ahead and sleeve it up. Whoop. I mean, pack 1. Not pack 1, but 10-1. Pokemon 151. 10 opening number 1 right there, and that's what we have already. I gotta say, I'm getting a little worried. I'm getting a little worried about possibly having to buy a bidet. I shouldn't have said that. But I guess I can't go back on it now. Maybe I could. We'll find out. We got 2 more packs right there, and boom, there is the coin. There is the little card insert right there. Oh, hang on, wait, is that upside down? Wait, oh, there we go. Now, this was $38.99 for all this, which honestly is a phenomenal deal, but I would have not been able to get my hands on these 151 Pokemon cards if it wasn't for a Breaking Family member, Daniel. So shout out to you, Daniel, for sending me an email letting me know. Zapdos EX, it's the excitement, Breaking Family. It's the excitement. Whoop. Listen, Rude Psyduck, it's a great day right now. Let's not ruin it. Please don't be mean to me. All right, please don't be mean to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna be mean back to you. No, that's not how it works. Just because you're rude to me doesn't mean I have to be rude right back to you. No, that's not how I work. That's not how I'm gonna play this game. Okay, you gotta stop the never-ending circle of rudeness. Okay, what's that? Oh, okay. I should get a haircut. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how this is going to go. All right. We got Cubone, Vulpix, Magnemite done by Yukimori, which I actually got to see this actual Magnemite in person. Yukimori was literally just holding it, and I got to do a little workshop where Yukimori taught me and some other content creators how to mold and make a Magnemite from 151 energy. It was probably one of the coolest experiences I ever had in my entire life. It was at the Creatures headquarters in Japan during the Pokemon World Championships in 2023. Fly away, bird, fly away. And that was something that the Pokemon Company International had set up because I was an official Pokemon partner at Worlds 2023. So once again, a big thank you to the Pokemon Company International for setting me up and all those other content creators and the media to be able to do something like that. So that was an unbelievable experience. It was an honor to meet Yukimori. That's Marie's favorite artist. And be able to learn how to mold the little Magnemite. I'll have to show you that Magnemite someday. But in the meantime, I think John probably put in some pictures right there so you could all see it. We got Snorlax, Sandslash. It was such a cool experience. It really was such a cool experience. And we got Vaporeon for the rare energy. Put that in the filing cabinet right there. It is so weird to think that Pokemon 151 is what? We're going on, 2 years? Going on 3 years at this moment, age-wise, for this set. And the popularity has skyrocketed. Woo, okay, look at that. Special illustration rare. Look at that. special illustration rare Alakazam EX. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Woo, okay. Okay, there we go. Energy, put that in the filing cabinet right back there. Oh my goodness. Okay, the chair is on fire right now. Woo, okay. All right, we're only one box in, by the way. Only one box in. Here we go, let's sleeve it up. Whoop. Right there in the VIP section. That is wild. However, it will not get us a bidet toilet, a Toto toilet. That will not happen. We have to pull the special illustration rare Charizard for that to happen. Wild, wild, wild stuff right there. We still have one more tin. One more tin from the first box. So let's go ahead and open it up. I noticed these cards are kind of a little bit funky right back there. Ugh. Oh, hang on. I got it. No, don't worry about it. Okay, whew, here we go. Going into Magneton right here for the tin. That is the front right there. You see the Ekans right down there in the corner as well. Boom, there is the coin to correspond with that and the card as well. Also, I am kind of curious since we did see Destined Rivals go up for pre-order on the Pokemon Center. I know madness, I know craziness. Bots, not cool. Don't like them. Don't support them by any means. So, bots, I don't like it. All right? Boo on you is what I say. Boo on you. And I'm a positive dude, all right? You know I'm positive. I'm all about those positive vibes. But when I see something that it actively hurts the community, that deserves a boo and maybe a double boo on you, okay? We're all in this community together. We're trying to make this a fun, happy spot. All right. Make it fun, enjoyable for everybody. Here we go. We got Horsey, Abra, going into Charmeleon, Parasect, going into Goldeen, and Aerodactyl right there. Energy, put that in the filing cabinet right back there. Now, going into this next box right here, I was talking about Destined Rivals. I was in the Pokemon Center queue for about 45 minutes, and big thanks to John, who edits this channel, to let me know that it actually went up for pre-order. So I jumped up, went to the computer, and so I was kind of right there from the start, only because John let me know, and I waited for about 45 minutes. Ended up getting a ETB, one of the exclusive Elite Trainer boxes. So very, very grateful to be able to get one of those. The booster boxes were sold out. The booster bundles were sold out. The packs were sold out. So, but I did get the exclusive ETB. So very happy about that. And honestly, that's kind of really the only thing I was really concerned about, because that is the exclusive item. So, but let me know, what was your luck? Were you able to secure any of the Destined Rivals pre-orders when they popped up on Pokemon Center? I would love to know, what's your experience been like for Pokemon Center. I will say, definitely, there's the back right there, if you did not know what the back looked like. I will say that Pokemon Center probably does need a little bit more working on with the new system. You know, like I said, the bots seem to still be getting through. And then when a drop happens, the rest of the day, the website, even after the stuff sells out, is a little funky. It's a little funky. So there's definitely some things that they still need to work on, but my hat is off to them for trying and putting the wheels in motion to make it better and make things happen. So energy, I know things can't be fixed overnight, and that's something that I've grown to realize as I grow up more, that things just can't be fixed with a snap of the finger. So I'm just glad and happy that they are taking the steps to make it better. But yes, it definitely does still need work. Fly away, bird, fly away. We got a Machoke, Articuno, and energy for the rare in that one. Ooh, I think I'm gonna save Slowpoke for last, because that's my second favorite Pokemon of all. I said second, don't worry. You're my favorite of all time. You're my favorite of all time. Let's go into Meowth, which obviously we just started talking about Destined Rivals. Team Rocket, we got the Meowth right there. Team Rocket situation happening. So I am super excited for that set, because Team Rocket returns. Now, I'm not talking Team Rocket, the original back in the Wizards of the Coast days. I'm talking Team Rocket returns. You know, EXs, you know, like original EXs. That is one of my all-time favorite sets, Team Rocket Returns, and that's a hard set to complete, by the way. I'm actively trying to complete that set right now, but it reminds me so much of that set more than it does the original Team Rocket set. If you have never heard of Team Rocket Returns, the set, I highly recommend you go look it up because there is so many amazing cards from that set. We got Fearow and an illustration rare Tangela coming to hang out with us. Looks like it's swinging right there. Whoo! All right, we got Dragonite waving high. Energy, put in the filing cabinet right back there. Let's go ahead and sleeve it up. Right there in the VIP section. John, throw some of those Team Rocket Returns cards on the screen right now. Throw some of your favorites up there, John, because that set is absolutely wild, and it's a fun one to try to collect, but it's a hard one to try to collect because they did not print that much of Team Rocket Returns. That was during an era when Pokemon cards and Pokemon in general was just not that popular. I know, it's weird to think that, right? But the decline of Pokemon overall, it was going down. It was going down. It was just not that popular. And it's, I know, like I said, it's weird to think. So they did not print that much during that era. So, I mean, Team Rocket Returns, it is definitely hard to get. And if you're trying to trade for some of it or buy some of it as singles, you're going to have to trade a lot. You're going to have to trade a lot. And then if you're trying to find sealed stuff, that is, I mean, whew, fly away, bird, fly away. That's even worse. That's even worse. Oh, the best Pokemon in the entire world going to none other than Psyduck right there. You put in almost 30 years of hard work, and then somebody tries to waddle in and steal your spotlight. I'm not going to name any names, all right? I'm not naming any names. You are the original, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows that. Bulbasaur, Slowpoke right back there. Psyduck, Slowpoke. My top two favorites. We got Magneton, Flareon, and Kabutops for the rare. Energy, put that in the filing cabinet right back there. Oh, did I get through those 2 packs already? Okay, here we go. Arcanine is the next one. I do have something fun that I want to talk about. If you did not know, I actually host a weekly Pokemon podcast called the Shadowless Podcast, hosted alongside Super Duper Danny and Mr. Jordan Fringe, who you've seen both of them on this channel plenty of times. And we've been hosting this podcast since 2020. Every Wednesday, wherever you listen to podcasts, it's called the Shadowless Podcast. We have guests on. Bear Walker's been on before. So many fantastic guests. We did the first ever official Pokemon podcast at Worlds last year in Hawaii, so it was fun. It was fun, but something awesome is happening this week. So, no, not this week, next week. It's happening next week. So we're doing like a little bit of a crossover with my friend Steve and his podcast, Super Effective. They've been doing their podcast. They're like the king of the Pokemon podcast. And he's been doing it for a long time. But I'm going to be on Steve's podcast next week. It's Super Effective. And then Steve is hopping over to the Shadowless Podcast to be on our podcast. So it's a little bit of a crossover week. And so go and check it out. I think it's going to be really fun. We saved Slowpoke for last, but I don't know if we can just jump right into Slowpoke. No. We just can't jump into it. We have to do just a little bit of an intermission and open up some random packs right here. Twilight Masquerade, Surging Sparks, and then a dollar store pack. You know, as the king of the dollar store, I decided to bring you some Unified Minds Breaking family because Mewtwo and Mew is right there on the very front. So I figured we would see if we could pull the tag team Mewtwo and Mew. But let's go ahead and start off with Twilight Masquerade. Still searching for that Greninja. I know Greninja is not Kanto vibes at all, but I won't complain if we pull it, okay? We got a Fion going into a Girder. Oh, Tomokazu Kamiya artwork right there. Aeron, Conkeldurr, Revavroom, Ogre's Mask. Honestly, I know a lot of people love to jump to those rares, those illustration rares, special illustration rare spots. But I love to just look at all the artwork, right? Sometimes I go fast. Sometimes I will say I get super excited and I go fast. But I always like to make sure that I do at least slow down and take a look at some of this artwork, because think of how much time went into this Magnemite artwork, right? It's not like I sat down for an hour, and I busted that picture out, right? 100% complete. No, that probably took weeks, months, if anything. I mean, so I love appreciating that. And just look in the background. Sometimes there's like Easter eggs in the background. So it is really neat to look at those commons and uncommons. We got Graphite and a Bruxish illustration rare. Whoo, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. I know a lot of people say that Bruxish is a beautiful Pokemon, and you know what? I agree with you. I agree with you. All right, here we go. Let's sleeve it up. Whoop. Right there in the VIP section. Unified Minds. The wizard of Walgreens of the dollar store. All right, here we go. I got the crown right back there. I got the scepter. Let's see if we can pull a Mewtwo and Mew tag team Pokemon card. Here we go. There's only 3 cards. We might not even pull a rare. They don't even make these anymore. They don't make these anymore. We got a Poipole going into a Dragonair. I mean, look at that. That is an uncommon. Look at the beauty in that card right there. Oh my goodness. And then the last card is a Pidove. No rare in that one, but we tried, Breaking Family, and we got to open up some older stuff right there. Now we do have our last 10 right here. One more chance to pull the Charizard and get a Bidet Toto Toilet. All right, you know that means we have to take a lap around the room. A Lapras around the room. Lapras around the room. Here we go. That's how we stir up the energy. Lapras around the room. All right, one more time. Do it with me now. This one you're doing with me. Lapras around the room. Here we go. Woo! All right, Side Up, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you bit me. You bit me. All right, it hurt. You bit me. Side Up, thank you so much for being here as well. He's been in a biting mood lately, and I don't understand what that's all about, all right? But Marie goes over there to pet him. No bites, all right? It's just me for some reason. I know. You should teach him some manners, all right? You're very kind. You're very, very kind, all right? Next trip I go on, I know who's coming with me. And I know who's not. Aww. Last one, we did a Lapras around the room. There is the Water Energy. Lapras, Water Energy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Do you think we can actually pull another special illustration rare? I mean, we got the Alakazam. We got a Pidgeotto. Fly away, bird, fly away. Be rude, tell a bird just sit there and not spread its wings and fly away, right? Birds, they gotta fly. They gotta soar. Be yourself. Be you. Be a bird. We got Dragonair, Venonite, and a Ditto Energy. Put that in the filing cabinet right there. Last one, Breaking Family. Pokemon 151 opening today was beautiful. Very random. Very spur of the moment. Here we go. We got Clefairy, Machop, Porygon, Electabuzz, Tauros, Kadabra, Ivysaur. In Breaking Family, we are ending on. Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you. In Breaking Family, we are ending on. All right, we got this. We got this. Are we getting a Toto Toilet or not? Rattata and Amistar, you ruined the party! Breaking Family, that's it for today's Pokemon video. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Check out the rest of the videos right over there. We'll see you all in the next video. And don't forget, I love every single one of you all around the world. Do it with me now. Peace, love, and a high five. Nice.